Hello, welcome to the 100x Connects community. Let me take you through the 100x ecosystem. Step 1. Become a free or paid member. Step 2. Discover your passion by tuning into the 100x daily night sessions, chatting with other members in the 100x Discord community, and participate in 100x virtual summits. Step 3. Unleash your true potential by equipping yourself with 100x workshops and work with you challenges. Step 4. Begin your entrepreneurial journey by signing up for the Malaysia Ministry-endorsed 100x 100 Days Business Startup Challenge, seeking business advice, or enrolling in the advanced business coaching for pitching and funding. Step 5. Being the country's best entrepreneur community, 100x has a wealth of resources such as business funding to accelerate your business, digital marketplaces to sell your products and services, and collaboration platforms to do networking and organize your favorite event, among many others. Furthermore, 100x will also create business opportunities. All these are easily accessible and convenient for 100x members. Step 6. In return, the 100x alumni hope to bring together like-minded people and provide mentoring, internship and career opportunities to help the network grow. Pillars are used to uphold purposes. At 100x, we believe that every entrepreneur should embark on a purposeful journey. 100x is built on 7 pillars: financial intelligence, fitness and wellness, business and entrepreneurship, sales and marketing, personal development, love and relationship, and hobbies and leisure. Sign up as a 100x member and start a purposeful journey.
Hello everyone, welcome to 100x Connects. I am Josephine Young, your fitness coach. So today is Tuesday again, time flies. It's another Tuesday. So every Tuesday you will see me, Josephine, here in 100x to talk to you about health and fitness related topic. Okay, so today is going to be exactly the same thing, right? So before I talk about today's topic, today we got a very interesting topic. It's a bit out of what I usually do, but I think it's something that I really very happy to want to share with you a little bit more. So, but before that, I want to share my screen and just to introduce to you a little bit about 100x Connects community first. So 100x is not just a community. When you think about community, it's just a bunch of people coming together and then, you just network and all that. But 100x is not just only about that. We do much, much more than that by providing you the resources that you need. If you're a person who wants to build a business, but you do not know how, this is the place for you to help you to start a business. If you already have a business, we help you to scale your business as well. How do we do that? We help you with providing you the resources that you need. Maybe you will need to connect with somebody. Then we will be here to help you find the right person, to help you connect with that person so that you are able to continue to grow your business. So if you like what 100x is doing, feel free to go down at the link there. I just posted at the bar there down below. You can go into our website and sign up for a free membership. All right? Okay, so if you are not a member yet and you haven't followed us on our Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn yet, go and follow us right now, okay? So these are our social media handles. Go and follow us right now. Our Facebook is called 100x Connecting Entrepreneur. This is where you are watching our live session right now. Okay. For Instagram is official 100x, and on LinkedIn is 100x Connects. So search us up, like and follow us. It's very important for you to like and follow us so that you get the updates about us, about what we are doing every single day. Okay, so just now I didn't mention to you, but I'm going to mention right now, is that every day, right, we do a different session to talk about different topic so that you get all the different values. Okay, which is why, in 100x we want to be all-rounded, which is why every Tuesday we have something related to health and fitness that I am going to talk to you about, because entrepreneurship journey is not just about money and scaling your business, but you have to take care of your health as well, because without health, it's very difficult for you to get your wealth, or even when you get your wealth that time, if you lose your health, you're going to waste all your wealth away, because you're going to spend all the money taking care of your health and your body, and paying for hospital bill instead. Okay, so you want to make sure you're able to take care of your health. And of course, we also have events, right, in 100x. So every Friday we have events. So last Friday. So every Friday we have the event. Last Friday we have Tokyo trip, and then now this Wednesday, tomorrow, we're going to have a physical networking session. Okay, so if you would like to network physically, do come and join us in our 100x physical networking. Now the location is going to be in PJ. Once you sign up using the link there, you can see the link there, https 100x.1/networking. You just need to go to your browser and type 100x.1/networking. Then you will be able to go to this sign up form. Okay, it's a Google form, it's a sign up form. All the details will be inside there. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to have 2 sessions of physical networking. Okay, we have 5 to 7 as well as 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Why we have 2 sessions? Because we don't want too many people lah. Okay, we still take care of the SOP, so make sure you are fully vaccinated before you come. You are 14 days after you're fully vaccinated. Make sure you do not have any symptoms, do not have contact with any positive cases, and so on and so forth. You know the SOP. Okay, so if you want networking, do come and join us. We have been doing online networking for many months. Okay, so it's very good to have a physical networking again. So do come and join us. It's going to be a very exciting day tomorrow. Okay, because we're going to be able to meet up with everyone after so long. All right, so that's it, a little bit about 100x. Okay, so we are going to come back to today's topic. So just let me share my screen again, because it's in another folder. All right, there you go. You can see my screen right now. I am just going to play it. All right, so this is today's topic. Very interesting, right? When I was thinking what I should be talking about, and then this topic just came across my mind. Because why? Because last week I was binging on this K-drama on Netflix. Okay, I was binging on it. I bumped into this K-drama by an accident. I didn't plan to watch this, but because I like the girl, so I just thought like, oh, okay, maybe I should just see what it talks about. I was just watching the trailer, and then I got attracted to it. Okay, because why? Because this entire story, this drama, is related to health and fitness topic. Okay, so this drama is called Oh My Fitness. Okay, so you can go on Netflix right now, and then you can watch this drama. It's a very fun drama, but at the same time, I think it gives value to people. A lot of those of you who know me well enough, you will know that I am a person who loves to watch movie. I hardly watch any drama because I get attached to it too much. I get addicted, and I always want to chase after one episode after another episode. So I try not to watch drama or series as much as possible. So I usually only watch movie. But this drama just got my attention now. But anyway, I like watching drama and movies. It's because you always get to learn something from that. At the same time, you get to entertain yourself, right? Yeah, so this is how I look at it. To me, like, watching Netflix, watching a movie is not a waste of time when you can actually learn something out of it. So I'm going to tell you what you can actually learn from this K-drama. So for those of you who are really interested in watching this K-drama, right? Maybe this is a bit of what do you call that? I will tell you a little bit of storyline, so you know already, okay? But I won't tell you everything. But I will tell you a rough guideline of what is happening in the movie itself, okay? So before that, of course, I want to introduce myself first, right? My name is Josephine. So I'm the first IFBB pro in Malaysia, first female IFBB pro in Malaysia. So if you do not know what is IFBB Pro, IFBB is a renowned bodybuilding federation, and I am the first female in Malaysia who got awarded as a professional athlete. So I am a professional bodybuilder. Besides that, I just got awarded as Pilates Trainer of the Year 2021. I'm also a personal trainer. I help people to get fit, get their health back. I also train people in Pilates. So if you have any pain, injury, or whatever, Pilates is going to help you a lot in terms of knowing what is wrong with your body and learning how to cope with the pain that you have. Learn the movement that you should be doing so that you won't hurt yourself further in the future. And of course, I also teach people on nutrition because I am a certified nutrition coach. All right. So I'm just going to cut this really, really short, okay? A little bit about myself. This is how I started. So just want to tell you that I didn't start off looking good and all that stuff. I basically had bad genetic. So when I was young, I was chubby and all this stuff. I tried many things. I bumped into a lot of mistakes. I tried different types of diet, doing all sorts of things like eating slimming pills, slimming tea, going to slimming center and all this stuff, but nothing worked until the day I stepped into the gym. It just changed my life. Today, the topic also very closely related to that. Why working out in the gym is something that is very good for you as well. Okay, so after I went to the gym and I started losing weight, so I decided to study more and I wanted to become a personal trainer. So that's how I started my journey. And of course, to challenge myself, I joined bodybuilding competition. And this picture was taken during my competition in 2019, right before the COVID-19 hit the world. Okay, so I hope I can go back on stage really, really soon. So this is a poster of me winning Fitness Best Asia Award for the Pilates Trainer of the Year. And I am now competing in the regional award. Okay, the award ceremony actually will be tomorrow. So let's see how well I'm able to do. Okay, wish me luck. So anyway, we're going to talk about the movie. Okay, Oh My Venus. Okay, now first of all, I want you to understand why is it called Oh My Venus first. Because the main character, right? The main character used to look very pretty, but after going to work, she turned into this picture that you see there. She became very fat. She became obese. Okay, so the movie is acted by Shimina, okay, and Sojisa. No, I might not pronounce it very well, okay, because I usually do not follow like Korean artists or Korean drama or Korean singer, like nothing Korean at all. So I might not pronounce it very well. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrongly, okay? So Shimina, as we all know, a lot of people have like watched Shimina in her dramas before or on social media or wherever it is. She's a very, 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 very pretty girl. And when she acted in this movie, it just caught my attention because she is based in this movie. She acted as a lady who is obese. And why? So she acted as a lawyer in her 30s, coming out of a long relationship, decides to regain her figure and health after meeting a renowned personal trainer who obsessed with leading a healthy lifestyle after suffering a serious injury in his childhood. This is a synopsis of Oh My Venus. So now you know why I love this movie so much, right? So she once upon a time when she was young, when she was in school, she used to be a very, very pretty girl. And she's called as the Venus of Daegu. Daegu is a place in Korea. So she is called the Venus. All the guys was in love with her. But she, not just because she has like beauty, right? But she also has the intelligence. So she decided that even though I look pretty, I'm not going to settle down with any guy. I want, even though she actually got the opportunity to become Miss Korea in that movie. But she decided she didn't want to take that opportunity. Instead, she wanted to study and become a lawyer. And then, as you all know, to study to become a lawyer is not easy. So she studied very, very hard. And the story starts when she's like 30 years old. She achieved whatever she wanted to achieve, which is to become a lawyer. But through the journey becoming the lawyer, she forgot about her health. She forgot about, how to take care of herself. So she lost all her beauty and became this fat lawyer. Okay. Of course, she still remember, right, that she once upon a time she was very, very pretty. So she had this very low self-esteem issues. Okay, it created her a very low self-esteem issue. She do not know how to face her bosses. She, even when she was with the ex-boyfriend, okay, the boyfriend was together with her for 15 years since they were in school. And then the boyfriend decided to break up with her because she's no longer the Venus anymore. So she got heartbroken, and then she decided that she wanted to um, to do something about it. And then she bumped into this personal trainer, which is Sojisa, and then Sojisa started training her. So that is how the story got started. Okay, now as you can see from the summary, the synopsis itself, it says that the personal trainer, Sojisa, who obsessed with leading a healthy lifestyle after suffering a serious injury in his childhood. So when he was during his childhood, he had a very, very bad knee. He basically have a genetic problem that makes him having this knee pain and knee injury. So because of that, he wanted to treat himself. He became very active in his life and he wanted to help more people. That's how he became a personal trainer. Okay. So in this story, actually, they talk about hypothyroidism. Some of you might not have never heard about hypothyroidism, but hypothyroidism is more common than you ever thought of. Okay, so at the beginning, this heroine, right, who is acted by Shimina, didn't realize that he actually have hypothyroidism. Even the personal trainer Sojisub is himself, he did. Both of them didn't know that she had hypothyroidism, and so she would then so Gisab, the personal trainer, gave her a wrong program. Okay, basically gave her a wrong program, a very high intensity program, and she didn't lose even 1 pound, 1 kilo of her weight. So it was very, very strange, even though she was working very hard until she actually fainted and got into the hospital. Then only they realized that, oh, actually she has hypothyroidism. So now with hypothyroidism, they need to change the entire fitness plan so that she can lose her weight. And I will tell you a little bit more later about what is the exercises that you should be doing if you have a hypothyroidism. Okay, so basically this entire story is telling you the wrong what telling you how to know whether you are doing a wrong what am I saying? Is basically this story really tell you about, like, the wrong way of losing weight versus the right way of losing weight. And it really depends on what is your body type, what condition you have, what is your starting point, and what goal you want to achieve. Then you will be able to achieve the things that you want. Okay. And the last thing, of course, in this movie talks a lot, in this drama, they talk a lot about this. Being healthy is sexy. Okay, like I told you before, right? The personal trainer Sojisa used to have like a injury during his childhood. So to him, health is very important, which is how he actually eventually fell in love with the heroine, and while both they got together. I'm not going to tell you about the lovey-dovey part because you should watch the movie if you want to know more about the lovey-dovey part. Okay, so being healthy is sexy. That is very, very true. Okay, Now, so today's topic is really about telling you what is hypothyroidism, and how and what you can do if you have hypothyroidism. Um, Another thing I didn't mention about why I love Korean drama a lot is actually all their drama actually very realistic, as in it it's very realistic in the sense that it's very logical, it's based on facts. Yeah, so when they mentioned about like the heroine had hypothyroidism, I was like, wow, yes, I should continue watching this drama and see what type of exercise or diet they actually recommend to people with hypothyroidism and whether it's correct or not. And I was very, very happy that whatever that was told in the drama itself, it was quite accurate in some sense, okay? But let's talk about what is hypothyroidism if you do not know what it is, okay? So hypothyroidism is a common condition, where the thyroid doesn't create and release enough thyroid hormone into your bloodstream. This makes your metabolism slow down. Hypothyroidism can make you feel tired, gain weight, and unable to tolerate cold temperature. So all these symptoms were shown in the drama itself. Okay, so she's always very tired. She would fall asleep very, very easily, and of course she gained a lot of weight, and her body is always very, very cold. She's always complaining that, oh, she's very cold. So these are the symptoms, some of the symptoms of people who is having hypothyroidism. They usually feel very cold because if you look at a person with a huge body, right? A person with huge body, because the body needs to keep themselves warm, they actually generate a lot of energy. So people who are fat, who are obese, usually their body is warmer. But instead, people with hypothyroidism, their body temperature is lower. Okay, so thyroid. So your thyroid creates the hormone T4 and T3 to control your metabolism, body temperature, and heart rate. Okay, so as well as your heart rate. So people with hypothyroidism usually have very low heart rate. Yeah, so lower than normal heart rate. Yeah, so the hormone is called T4 and T3. Okay, so what actually causes hypothyroidism? Now, there's many reasons. Okay, so number one is autoimmune disease. You have surgical removal of part of or all of the thyroid glands, radiation treatment, congenital hypothyroidism, which is a hypothyroidism that is baby is born with. So you are born with that condition because it is mild condition. Basically, when the baby was born that time, the thyroid glands itself was not grow properly. Okay, thyroiditis, some medicine that you are taking can affect you, that can give you the hypothyroidism as well. Too much or too little iodine, damage to the pituitary gland, or rare disorder that infiltrate the thyroid. So as you can see, there is a lot of reason why a person can get hypothyroidism. Okay, um, so the very common one actually is a few things, which is the damage to the pituitary glands. And what happened? How can you damage yourself, right? Your thyroid is by not having a good lifestyle. So this was the case that was shown in the drama itself as well. So if you watch the drama, you will have known that at the beginning she already mentioned that because of the stress that she was having during when she was studying as to become a lawyer, and after she became a lawyer, of course, she will be very stressful as well. So because of the stress, she started binge eating and all that stuff. And of course, after binge eating, what do? You feel bad, right? So last week we already talked about binge eating. You feel bad about yourself, and then you stop eating. You go on a very strict diet. And then after that, you feel stressed again, you binge eat again, and then you diet again. So it become like a yo-yo diet, up and down and up and down and up and down. Now our body needs to adapt to changes. So if you keep on giving yourself, your body, this type of yo-yo diet, what is going to happen is you're going to damage your body. Okay, so that's how it can affect your body. So this is one of the most common thing that is happening to the society right now. A lot of ladies out there likes to go on strict diet. After that, then they binge eating. You know, they yeah, doing all these things. Yo-yo diet is really really bad for you. So you need to understand this. And of course, besides that, it's not just about the yo-yo diet, but it's also about the food that you are taking. It was also shown in the drama itself that Shimina was eating a lot of processed food. Okay, we all know that processed food is not good for you. So she's been eating like processed food for a very very long period of time. She loves sugar. She put like many many cubes of sugar in her coffee every single day. So all this actually damage your body in a certain way. So that is why she started gaining a lot of weight, and her metabolism starting becoming very bad because of all these things that is happening. Now, if you're going to ask me, what exactly will cause a person to get a hypothyroidism? How it can actually, by having a bad lifestyle, can cause you to have hypothyroidism. I really cannot tell you, everything in a point form like a b c. This is a step by step, or how you're going to get it, because the body is too complex. It's like you asking somebody, how can you, asking a cancer patient or the doctor, how can somebody get cancer, or some tumor or whatever. Nobody can explain that. But all we know is, if you are able to take good care of your lifestyle, eating well, exercising, you can prevent all this as much as possible. And I want to say again, it's all about prevention. But even prevention is not about, it's not 100%. Okay, that's why it's called prevention. You can still get it if your body just develop it. Okay, yeah. So like I say, like all these causes, right, like autoimmune disease, nobody knows how can you get an autoimmune disease. Of course, some doctor tell you that autoimmune disease is caused by stress, maybe, but there's no research that was carried out and done that is like accurately tell you how can somebody get an autoimmune disease. Yeah, of course, if you need a surgery, that the doctor tell you need to remove your thyroid gland, there's nothing much that you can do. If you have a certain condition, you need to take medication, there's nothing much that you can do about it. Okay, so yeah, so there's a lot of things that is happening. So what if you get hypothyroidism, right? Okay, what can you do about it? How do you treat hypothyroidism? Number one is the most important thing, is to get a tyrosine T4 replacement. Okay, it have to be prescribed by your doctor. Okay, you cannot get this over the counter. And of course, because you do not know how much T4 replacement do you require, and if too less T4 for your condition, you won't see any changes. If too much of T4, you might have a completely opposite effect that can damage your body. Okay, if it's too much, then that is not good for your body as well. It's just like, if you have diabetes, right, and your doctor give you insulin, too little is not going to help you with lowering your blood sugar level. But if it's too much insulin, that can kill you. Okay, because then your blood sugar drop too low, you can die. So yeah, you need to consult the doctor. And something that I didn't write down in this presentation today is that how do you know whether you have hypothyroidism? Is you need to go to the doctor and do a medical checkup. Okay, do a TSH checkup. Okay, because you just need to tell the doctor, I want to check my thyroid to see, there's anything wrong with it or not. Okay, because without the blood work, you will you can never tell whether you have a hypothyroidism or not. You might have symptoms. Okay, you can have the symptoms, but symptoms are not always the actual result. So how do you know? It's good to do a medical checkup. Okay, and of course, how do you treat? Another way is make sure you exercise and take care of your nutrition for your well-being. Why I mentioned here for your well-being is exercise and nutrition for hypothyroidism is not a cure. It is not. So it is not like, oh, if I have hypothyroidism, if I start exercising and I start taking care of my nutrition, my hypothyroidism will be cured and gone. It's not like that. Okay, you still, if you have hypothyroidism, you need to take your medication. You still need to take your medication. Okay, the medication is really, really important. By exercising and eating well alone will not help you with it. But what exercising and nutrition can help you is to control the condition and hopefully pray to God that your condition will get better day by day. Okay, why? Because once you start exercising, your body just react differently, and once you start eating well, your body able to recover. So if you are a person who have a mild hypothyroidism and your hypothyroidism is caused by some kind of damage at your glands, your thyroid glands, and so on and so forth, if your body is able to recover the glands, to regulate back the hormone, then you have a chance of recovering from hypothyroidism. If not, then this will be a lifetime thing, just like diabetes. Actually, it's very, very similar to diabetes, right? Or high blood pressure. People with hypertension, high blood pressure, or diabetes. Once you are diagnosed with hypertension and diabetes, the doctor surely will give you medicine to control, because that is the fastest way to help you get back to a healthy, normal life. Okay, you are not risking yourself, like, because if you don't take the medication, you basically every day you are risking yourself from getting serious. Okay, when you take medication, it controls it. But if you start exercising, if you start eating well, your diabetes, your hypertension will be in control. Then your doctor can slowly tell you, oh, now you don't need so much medication anymore. And hopefully, after a few years, I'm talking about a few years, you can remove the medicine completely. You don't have to depend on the medication anymore. So, hypothyroidism is the same thing. And I've talked about this. I'm not quite sure when, but I've pretty sure I talked about this before, that there was a research done about um, the relationship between your health and your weight. If a person is able to lose 10% of their body weight, their health will you will see a significant improve in the health in terms of your blood sugar level, your diabetes, and also your hypertension. There was a research done on this. If you just need to lose 10% of your current body weight, you will definitely see an improvement to your health. Everything will just go lower. So it's the same thing when we talk about hypothyroidism. It's when you start losing that kilos in your body, when your fat percentage go back to a healthier level, your weights go back to a healthier level, then your body will automatically readjust themselves and become healthier. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. That's why exercise and nutrition here is really, really important, even though it's not like a magic pill. It doesn't cure you immediately, but it does help. Okay, so I just want to show you this picture, right? Just to show you how handsome is this hero, right? So he's a hero in this drama. So he's the personal trainer. So just want to show you so that you stay on with me until to the end. Anyway, yes. So this is Kim, okay, working out and also in the shower lah, huh? Okay, if you think that this is too obscene, you can close one side of your eye or cover the screen a little bit. But why I want to show you this is because he, as a personal trainer in this drama itself, right, actually did a very, very good job in terms of the exercises and the diet and nutrition that he was giving to the heroine herself. Okay, so we're going to talk about exercise and nutrition. So number one thing that is very important in this drama is about giving the low intensity workout for the heroine, which has hypothyroidism. Let me tell you a little bit about the story, right? So initially, he actually gave her a high intensity HIIT type of workout. Okay, because why? That is the easiest way to help a normal person, to lose weight. And he wanted to basically get rid of her. Like, he basically wanted to get rid of her, and because she just came out from nowhere, and then wanting him to train her for free. And so that is why he wanted to get rid of her. So he gave her the easiest way out, which is high intensity exercises. Not just because it gives you fast result, but it also makes high intensity is tough, right? High intensity exercises are really, really tough because you will be huffing and puffing all the her to give up. But of course, in the drama itself, it says that no, she didn't give up because she's a very, very determined and disciplined woman. That's how she became a lawyer. Okay, she used the same discipline in her exercise. So she's like working out really, really, really hard. And one day she just fainted. She fainted, and then she was sent to the hospital. The hospital did a blood test, a blood work for her, and realized that she had hypothyroidism. And once they found out that she has hypothyroidism, this hero actually felt really, really bad. And then, of course, he was very determined that now, like this woman with hypothyroidism, she needs to take medication forever in her life. So he decided that he wanted to help her sincerely. Okay, so he came out with a plan. The plan was to give her a low intensity workout because a person with hypothyroidism basically cannot take low intensity workout, cannot take high intensity workout because their heart rate is lower than a normal person. And if you're going to push the heart might go into a failure. Okay, so that is something that is not good for the body. Okay, it's giving a lot of stress to the body. High intensity workout gives a lot of stress to the body. Okay, because you are basically like going for a fight lah. Imagine like military, like army going for a war. It feels like that. A person with hypothyroidism cannot take too much stress. Stress will make the condition worse. So the body, stress, when I talk about stress, it's not just mental stress. Of course, mental stress is part of it, but it's also physical stress. So the body cannot actually take that type of stress and pressure. So he changed the plan into a low intensity workout, which is correct. And the next thing he did was very important, strength training. So instead of asking her to do a body weights workout, body weight HIIT workout, he changed the plan to a strength training workout. Of course, he still remains some of the cardio for her because cardio is important. So she will do cardio as a warm up, but he also added a good amount of strength training for her because by he understand, okay, the character itself understand that by having more muscle, that person is able to burn fat faster and able to control everything better. I've mentioned many times in my previous session before the importance of having muscles because having muscles just have so much benefit. But I'm not going to tell you today. But if you are a person with hypothyroidism, let me tell you, strength training is the best thing for you. Okay, because naturally a person with hypothyroidism is very difficult to have muscles in their body, but if you're able to fight through it, your body basically will start making changes. Okay, person with hypothyroidism usually store more fat in their body, but if you start so your body fat percentage will be higher, right? But if you start exercising and doing strength training, which is like weight lifting, then your muscles will become more. When your muscles become more the time, your fat percentage will lower. So when that relationship and percentage changes, your body will just start adjusting itself. Okay, it's very hard to explain to you, but that's how it is lah. Huh? Okay, and the next thing, which is the very important thing in this drama, is also about eating whole food. So when they found out that she have hypothyroidism, they literally went to her house and opened up her fridge and started looking for stuff from the fridge. And they found out everything from the fridge was processed food. Yeah, it was all processed food, everything, basically everything. So they threw everything away and started teaching her to eat whole food. Okay, like whole food, like chicken, meat, and then vegetables and fruits. So her entire diet plan was eating whole food. Of course, she hated it a lot, right? Eating whole food because the other meals are just so good, right? She's a person who loves sugar and love dessert. So to change that was very tough, but it's one of the best way to change it because processed food, just by eating processed food, it basically causes a lot of damage to your body. Once you start eating whole food, your body again will start recovering and rebuilding new cells. Okay, rebuilding new healthy cells in your body. So that's how you can make yourself healthier. Like all this stuff seems very logic, seems very basic, but the problem is a lot of people are not doing it or doing it the wrong way. Okay, so this is why I am here. So I have seen a lot of people with, not a lot, I have seen quite some, like a few people with hypothyroidism throughout my career. But most of the time, right, they came to me, they will tell me that, oh, they have been doing a lot of HIIT, they do a lot of running and all this stuff. I don't blame them because they do not know it. They do not know that actually doing HIIT might not be beneficial to their body. They didn't know that cardio only probably will not give much effect, will not be able to change their body. I don't blame them for not knowing it because it's not in their position to have the knowledge, right? So that is why I am here to share more all this stuff. So next time if you see anybody, if you among your friends, your family have anybody with hypothyroidism, they know they have hypothyroidism, they're already taking medication, Now they want to start their journey to become even healthier. They want to start exercising. They want to, take care of their diet, what they should be eating. Let them know. Let them know that they should be doing low intensity workout, do weightlifting instead of doing cardio and high intensity workout. That all these things might work on a normal person, but not on a person with hypothyroidism. Okay. Since I'm talking about low intensity workout and weightlifting, right? For hypothyroidism, so I might as well just touch a little bit of on PCOS. Okay. It's a very very similar condition. Not similar condition, but the treatment is very similar. But a person with PCOS also should be doing low intensity workout with weightlifting, strength training. Both of these people, with person with hypothyroidism and PCOS, the body cannot take stress because both of these conditions are hormone related condition. People with hormone related conditions cannot stress out the body. So the best workout for this type of people are low intensity and weightlifting, strength training. Okay. And of course, eating whole food is a general thing lah for everybody. Everybody should be eating whole food all the time. Of course, in this drama, it's a bit extreme lah. He actually wouldn't allow her to even eat like, all her food is basically like chicken breast and salad. I found that was a bit ridiculous. It's too actually you don't have to eat like that. As soon as you're not putting too much salt in your food, not putting too much sugar and oil in your food. Whatever way you want to cook your food is actually fine. Like me, I don't like to eat salad. I just hate salad so badly because I cannot eat raw vegetables. So I prefer to cook my vegetables. But whenever I cook my vegetable, I don't put oil, okay, and I put very very little amount of salt in my vegetables. Yeah, or I usually take some natural vegetables and fruits. For example, like tomato. Tomato is a fruit. I just dump it in together with my vegetables so that it's a bit more, has a little bit more flavor. That's how I do it. Yeah. So that is all. Okay, so before I end the session, this is the last scene of the drama, and I really love this quote from the drama. If you watch Korean drama, you'll realize that they have a lot of very beautiful quotes and all that. So these are the one that it really is like, wow, I like this drama and I like what it says. So the quote is, to all the coaches who may seem average but are special and by your side, which is me. So yeah, sometimes coaches are not appreciated, personal trainers are not appreciated by people. We seem average, but yet we are very special. And we are always beside somebody that, besides our client, and really really want to take care of them as the best that we can. And then to all the Venus out there who are wicked and bewitching. So obviously in this drama itself, the character, the Venus, was very wicked and bewitching, but it's not just to talk about the character itself, but it's also about, all the people out there. Everybody is a Venus. Everybody is pretty and everybody is beautiful. Okay. But so you just need to know how to make yourself to become the Venus version that you want to be. Okay, so both these people, the personal trainer and the person who wants to have better health, who wants to look better in their life, they should step out of the world, boarding, and take off, and now you go. Okay, so I find this very poetic in a sense that it's not directly telling you, okay, this is what you need to do, but if you can relate to it, it's something that is very meaningful. Like I can really definitely relate to both of this character. because I once upon a time used to be a fat person as well, right? Used to be fat. I decided to take the first step to become healthier, to do the right thing for myself, for my body. And then now I take another role as the personal trainer, as the coach who coach people. So you need to take the steps to do something about yourself. Either whether it's you want to lose weight or you want to help people, you have to take the first step. Yeah, and just go and do it, and then you will be able to get the result that you want. All right, so that's the quote from Oh My Venus. Okay, so before I end, right, before I go to all the comment section there, I just want to introduce myself one last time. My name is Josephine Young. So I am the first female IFBB pro in Malaysia. IFBB is a world-renowned bodybuilding federation, and I am the first female in Malaysia who got the award as a professional athlete. I also got awarded as the Pilates Trainer of the Year 2021. And I'm a personal trainer. That's what I do. I help people to get healthier, lose weight, or gain weight, depending on what goal you have. So I train people in the gym. I always encourage people to do weightlifting and so on, because it really has a lot of benefit for you. Besides that, I'm also a Pilates instructor. So anybody with pain, injury, you can come to me. I can see what I can do for you. Pilates is very good to help you to, get a better core strength, know your body better, and you learn the movement to how to make your body in a better situation, how to improve your body. So once you have the knowledge about your body already, then you are able to do the movement to reduce your pain or even make your pain go away forever. Okay, and besides that, I'm also a nutrition coach. Okay, so if you need any advice on nutrition, feel free to come and ask me. So this is a poster of my Fitness Best Award of me winning Pilates Trainer of the Year, and I am competing for the regional award, and the award ceremony is tomorrow. So wish me luck. Okay, so if you haven't followed me yet, go and follow me on my social media, on my Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If you want to talk to me further, you can just connect with me in one of my social media. Okay, we can schedule a 30 minutes free consultation together. Okay, because sometimes it's very, very difficult to tell you what to do through social media like this, because everybody have so different background and different starting point and health condition. Everybody is so different. So to get to know you more, I need to talk to you for at least 30 minutes to understand you better. It's just the same like this drama that I watched, right? Oh My Venus. This personal trainer, this guy was training her for like weeks. For weeks, he didn't even know what was wrong with her because she didn't know it. So sometimes it takes time for us to know each other's body. Okay, it takes time for us to understand, for you and for me to understand the body, and that only happens if we talk more often. Yeah, then you start to hear things. You get the you start to get a hint here and there of like what is happening to the body. So if you want to get healthier and you are interested to talk with me more, just let me know. Okay, we can schedule a 30 minutes free consultation. All right, so that is it for my tonight session. Let's see the comments here. Thyroid. Okay, so Yvonne asks here, thyroid. Some thyroid go skinny, some go fat. Okay, so thyroid problem have there's many problems, but Hypothyroidism basically means it's too little thyroid. Okay, too little hormone generated by the thyroid. But there is another completely opposite condition which is called the hyperthyroidism. Hyper and hypo. Po is less and hyper is too much. So these two has the completely different effect. Completely different effect. I used to have a client who suffer from hyperthyroidism. So when I met him that time, the first time when I met him, he actually didn't tell me. I mean, he was telling me some brief history of himself. He actually did tell me that he was suffering from hyperthyroidism. Means it's too much, but it was under control. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, I was training him like regularly every week, at his condo. And then all of a sudden, he just went missing. And I thought he was very busy with his work or whatever because he has his own business. It was doing very well as well. So I thought he was busy. And then one day he just called me and said, Joe, are you free to come over to train me? I say, yeah, sure. So I came over. When I went over to his place to train him, and then when I saw him, I got a shock of my life because he was so skinny. He's already a very he got actually got a very athletic frame, like as in he's a very active person. He's always a very active person. He's almost 50 years. He's almost 50 years old at that time, and then but he is still able to. He's very active. He played golf. He played badminton. He play like tennis. He swims and all this stuff. He do a lot of activities. So basically every day, like he do some form of sports activity. Right? So he's very fit. Like basically, he looked very fit and athletic. And after that, I after he went missing, and then I met him again, he lost so much weight. He lost so much weight. Um, and then I look at him and say, "What happened to you?" Then he told me, "My hyperthyroidism came back." Um, so it was very tough. So of course, I talked with him and I asked him, what are your symptoms and all this stuff. It was so bad when you have hyperthyroidism that um, your heart rate is his heart rate is constantly high. So you remember what I mentioned about what are symptoms of a person with hypothyroidism, right? For a person with hyper is completely the opposite symptoms. So you have had high heart rate. Your body is constantly very hot. The metabolism is so high. That's why he lost a lot of weight. Basically, every 2 hours he needs to eat, and he needs to make sure he brings candies around with him all the time. And then he told me a story that he was on the flight, and then the flight was delayed or something, and then literally when he was in the flight itself, he was feeling so bad, so terrible. He started like sweating, and the body started shaking because his body was running out of energy to burn. You get what I mean? Because the thyroid is so active, right? His body basically burn off everything, so he needs to keep eating every 2 hours. And the worst thing was he forgot to bring his candies. So he was on the fly because he thought that, oh, okay, he was traveling from Sabah to KL. So Sabah to KL, the flight was only like 2 hours, right? 2.5 hours. So it's not that long. So he thought that, oh, okay, I have time to have my meal and all this stuff. So he didn't bring the candies. So literally on the flight, he was shaking. And luckily, they found some like candies for him. Yeah, then only he, started stabilizing. Um, yeah, so that is hyperthyroidism. It is different, yeah. So Yeah, so if Yvonne is asking about people who went skinny because of thyroid, then it will be hyperthyroidism. Yeah, a hypo, you will get fat. So most people get hypothyroidism. So far I only met 2% with hyperthyroidism, which is too much. Only two. Yeah. Only 2% that I met had hyperthyroidism. Um, it's more common to have people with hypothyroidism because it's easier to damage your body in that sense. Okay, it's easier in that sense because hyperthyroidism usually it is a genetic thing. You are born with very active thyroid. Yeah, but to make it non-active, less active, it can be caused by lifestyle. Yeah. So that is it. That's it. That is for today's session. Talking to you about hypothyroidism and how I love Korean drama, able to put these facts into the drama itself. So it makes me very happy. I was so excited throughout the entire series. I was literally binging 16 episodes. I was like watching, day after day because I wanted to find out at the end whether she's able to cure her hypothyroidism or not. And obviously, right, this is a Korean drama. So yeah. So at the end, she actually able to the doctor actually allowed her to remove her medicine completely because her hypothyroidism is already under control because her health, her body fat percentage, like went to normal rate, um, beyond normal rate lah, beyond just a healthy normal rate because she looks so hot at the end of the day. So anyway, yeah, she's able to become very fit and look very pretty and become the Venus again. Yeah, so once again, like I like to say that sometimes by me talking, because I am not an artist, I'm not an influencer, it's very difficult to convince people to start taking steps and taking care of their health and start losing weight. But I think watching this K drama is a good way to motivate you and do something about it, even though it was not real. But it is something that can motivate you. And by the way, when I was doing these slides, preparing for today's topic, I actually did a research on Shimina, and I found out that Shimina used to be fat. She used to be a very chubby girl. Go and search for it. If you do not believe me, you can go and search for it on Google. Search for Shimina, and then you can find her. You just type La Shimina chubby fat picture, something like that. Then you can find her old picture. She used to be chubby. That is the reason why she took up this role as well in this drama, because it was very related to her as well, because she used to be chubby, even though she still looked very pretty, but now she's hot. Now she's so hot. So she could relate to this story. She also worked very hard. She, even till today, she goes to the gym, she exercise regularly, and she, follow a very strict diet. This is what we need to do if we want to be our own version of Venus. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have let's see if you have any more questions or not. If you do not have any more questions, then I am going to end tonight's session. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining me for tonight's session. I really, really appreciate it. So I will see you again in the next Tuesday session. Okay, so if you have anything you want to ask about health and fitness, you can always just send me a message either on my personal Facebook profile or my Facebook page or even 100x profile and say that I request for Josephine to talk about this topic. Then I will do a session on our Tuesday session for your particular questions. Okay. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining in, and I'll see you next Tuesday.